it's ready to roar. I've been hiding my voice, but I won't anymore. Every doubt that once chained me starts to crack and decay as I rise through the pressure like a spark breaks the gray. I've been running through shadows where my fears used to hide, but I've earned every weakness with the flame in my stride. Now I stand in the open with my heart beating proud. I'm a storm breaking loose and I'm ready to get loud. I felt the weight of the world press its hands on my spine, try to bury my spirit, try to quiet my mind, but the harder they pushed me, the brighter I became, till my voice turned to lightning and the spark grew to flame. So I tear through the silence with a thundering sound. I'm the force of rebellion shaking the underground. Every step that I take sends a shock through the crowd, and I'm ready, so ready to shout it loud. Shout it louder now, let the fire take flight. Let your heart beat thunder through the darkest night. Raise your voice higher, don't you ever back down. Shout it louder now, shake the whole world around. Shout it louder now, let your spirit ignite. Turn your fear into power, turn your pain into might. Stand tall in the chaos, wear your courage like a crown. Shout it louder now, shake the whole world around. I've been cut by ambition, I've been bruised by the climb, but I never let failure pull my spirit behind. Every stumble I survived lit a spark in my soul. Now those sparks form a blaze that I barely control. Let the critics keep talking, let the pressure grow tight. I'll push through every barrier, unstoppable might. I am fueled by the moments that once made me feel small. Now I roar with the fury of someone who won't fall. I've stood face to face with the storms in my way, heard them screaming my name, telling me I should break, but I rose from the ruins with a louder heartbeat. Turn the echoes of fear into fire and heat. Now the streets start to tremble as I run through the night. Every step radiates with relentless fight. I am done being quiet, never fading again. I shout louder than chaos, louder than pain. Shout it louder now, let the fire take flight. Let your heart beat thunder through the darkest night. Raise your voice higher, don't you ever back down. Shout it louder now, shake the whole world around. Shout it louder now, let your spirit ignite. Turn your fear into power, turn your pain into might. Stand tall in the chaos, wear your courage like a crown. Shout it louder now, shake the whole world around. As the sunrise breaks open and the city awakes, I feel power returning through the steps that I take. I've been beaten by moments, I've been torn by the fight, but I always stood back up, turning wrong into right. My reflection looks stronger than it ever has been. I see fire, I see courage, I see wild within. I refuse to keep living in the quiet or doubt. This is my revolution. I am ready to shout. Let the sky split with thunder as I lift my voice high. Let the limits around me fade away, burn and die. I'm a flame that keeps rising through the wind and the cold. I'm a story of strength that refuses to fold. All the nights I was silent start to fade out of sight. Now I shine through the chaos with defiant light. With the fire inside me, I will tear through the crowd. This is my moment. Shout it louder now. Let the fire take flight. Let your heart beat thunder through the darkest night. Raise your voice higher, don't you ever back down. Shout it louder now, shake the whole world around. Shout it louder now, let your spirit ignite. Turn your fear into power, turn your pain into might. Stand tall in the chaos, wear your courage like a crown. Shout it louder now, shake the road, shake the road, shake the road. Lights flicker on the pavement as your footsteps collide. Every heartbeat you carry hits like thunder inside. Ashes cling to my jacket from the nights we outran. All the demons we collected when we first began. Your voice cuts through the static like a flame through the cold, and it pulls me from the silence with the force uncontrolled. chaos burns in your shadow like a match miswired, and somehow I keep circling, running back to the fire. Storms crash in your breathing when you look my way, and I crumble at the edges from the words you don't say. Broken dreams fill the alleys where we carved our youth, but the glow in your eyes still rewrites the truth. Every crack in our armor keeps the tension alive. Every bruise in our history teaches how to survive. Even when the world shakes and the pressure grows higher, I still find myself racing, running back to the fire. Running back to the fire, even when I break, even when the ashes rise from every mistake. Raise your voice higher, let the flames get inspired. Running back, always running back to the fire. Running back to the fire, chasing heat through the night. Two lost spirits fighting to hold on to the light. Through the battles and the bruises, through the chaos and tire. Echoes shake the old buildings when your name hits my chest, and I stumble through the memories I never confessed. Shadows cling to my footsteps like they're calling me home, though the road to your fire leaves me battered and thrown. Every scar that I carry matches one on your skin. Every secret we buried fights to rise back again. Distance tries to deceive me, tries to drain my desire, but I still cross the wreckage, running back to the fire. Moonlight twists on the asphalt when the truth becomes loud, and the weight of our history grows impossibly proud. Broken vows on the windows, shattered dreams on the street, yet the rhythm between us never misses a beat. Heat pulls in my heartbeat like a rope made of flame, dragging me to the chaos where you whisper my name. Even pain can't contain me, can't make me retire. My pulse keeps accelerating, running back to the fire. Fear slips from my shoulders when your silhouette glows, but the danger in your touch is a truth no one knows. Every scream that we swallowed, every war that we fought, lives in corners of silence where our lessons were taught. Storm winds twist around your breath like a rising alarm, but I step into the blaze with a questioning heart. Your chaos is a magnet, and the pull grows dire. Still my soul keeps returning, running back to the fire. Hope breaks through the embers when your voice hits the air, and the heartbreak we stack feels a little less bare. Smoke curls on the fences where our promises crack, yet the gravity between us drags me right back. I tried fleeing the fallout, tried escaping the flame, but the spark in your laughter burns me into my name, and the truth I keep fighting only loops me in higher. Every path keeps repeating, running back to the fire. Sunrise bleeds through the skyline where our footprints remain, painting gold on the fragments we survived through the pain. New roads stretch through the distance where the future unfolds, but the fire from our story never fully grows cold. Strength grows in the silence from the battles we lost, and the courage we tempered came with unimaginable cost. Still the warmth of our chaos fills the spaces prior, and I rise with the memory, running back to the fire. If the world pulls us onward to two different grounds, I'll remember the thunder and our unstoppable sounds. Every night we were reckless, every dawn we survived, lived like sparks still suspended from the moments we thrived. The echo of your heartbeat shakes the dust from my spine, and the embers you planted still burn like a sign. Even time can't erase what your eyes once inspired. I am forever returning, running back to the fire. Running back to the fire, even when I break, even when the ashes rise from every mistake. Raise your voice higher, let the flames get inspired. Running back, always running back to the fire. Running back to the fire, chasing heat through the night. Two lost spirits fighting to hold on to the light. Through the battles and the bruises, through the chaos city with our hearts off track. Two rebels with a promise that we couldn't take back. You were fire in the chaos, I was smoke in the air. Every kiss felt like danger, every breath like a dare. We were loud when we loved, we were louder in pain. Two fools learning heartache in the fast pouring rain. And the world couldn't tame us even when it would try. So we held on for dear life in the wild goodbye. Silence like a spark satellite. We were messy and broken, but we lived every truth. Painting storms on our skin like a badge of our youth. Every fight that we had taught us how much we lose. Every tear left a map of the choices we choose. Till we clung to the fire, even knowing the why. That our love had one last chance at a wild goodbye. Last chance at a wild goodbye. Running through the flame, holding on to something fierce we couldn't name. Raise your voice higher, let the darkness know why. Last chance at a wild goodbye. We were meant to fly. Last chance at a wild goodbye. Hearts cracked but loud. We were burning through the silence just to make ourselves proud. Through the chaos and the heartbreak, through the raging sky. Last chance at a wild goodbye. We refuse to die. Tangled in moments that we never controlled. Running fast from the truth we were scared to behold. You were storm stitched in denim, I was fuel for your fight. And together we blazed through the edge of the night. Every bruise on our story carried reasons we hid. Every lie that we told carried truths that we did. But despite all the damage, despite every cry, we still held to the spark of a wild goodbye. You were thunder at midnight when the world felt too small. Your voice hitting harder than the weight of the fall. I was fire on gasoline, burning too hot to stay, yet too lost in your gravity to walk away. We were two broken pieces that refused to align, but we forced every fault into something divine. And the fate kept on tearing at the threads we tied. We still fought for one last chance at a wild goodbye. There were nights we were fearless, nights we crashed into hell. Nights we swore we were leaving, but we both knew too well that the fire between us wasn't meant to be still. It was meant to burn loud, meant to scorch, meant to fill. We were bad at forever, but too strong to erase. Every tear, every kiss left a mark on the place where we learned how to risk, how to scream, how to try, how to cling to a moment in a wild goodbye. And though love isn't gentle, though it cuts through the bone, though it leaves you unguarded, bleeding out, overthrown, we still rose from the wreckage, holding hands through the fear. Because losing each other was the one thing unclear. And the world kept on shouting that we'd never survive, but survivors are forged when the broken revive. So we faced every danger with our hearts open wide, knowing this might be the last of our wild goodbye. When the sunrise creeps over all the ruins we made, I can breathe through the memories that refuse to fade. We were chaos and beauty, we were love at its core. We were storms worth surviving, we were something worth more. And though time pulled us forward into roads that divide, I still feel your fire echo deep in my stride. For the moments we live, for the battles we tried, for the war that became our wild goodbye. I won't carry regret for the ways that we broke, for the wounds that we mended, for the words that we spoke. I will honor the fire that you sparked in my veins, and the strength that you gave me through the losses and gains. Even though we've unraveled, even though we're not we, you remain in the part that still fight to be free. And I'll always remember how we lived by the cry of our last fears, defiant wild goodbye. Last chance at a wild goodbye. Running through the flame, holding on to something fierce we couldn't name. Raise your voice higher, let the darkness know why. Last chance at a wild goodbye. We were meant to fly. Last chance at a wild goodbye. Hearts cracked but loud. We were burning through the silence just to make ourselves proud. Through the chaos and the heartbreak, through the raging sky. Last chance at a wild goodbye. A wild goodbye. A wild goodbye. Every step I take is shaking like the streets about to split. Every heartbeat in my chest feels like a fuse that's been relit. I've been dragging old disasters through the cracks beneath my skin, trying hard to keep from breaking, trying hard to hold it in. There's a thunder buried somewhere in the the fractures I deny. There's a scream inside my ribcage that refuses now to die. And the world keeps staring pressure just to see if I give in. But I rise with sparks of fury when they shatter me into lightning. I've been living like a whisper in a storm that never ends, biting down on every tremor till my pulse snaps as it bends. All the fears I keep in prison rattle louder every night, begging me to drop the silence, begging me to start the fight. Every bruise becomes a beacon, every crack becomes a clue, every scar becomes a warning of the strength I never knew. If the world wants me collapsing, it can wait, I won't begin. I'll explode through all the darkness when they shatter me into lightning. Shatter me into lightning. Shatter me into lightning. Let the fire in me roar. Let my heart beat split the heavens like a rebel at the door. Raise my voice higher. Let the chaos pull its strings. Shatter me into lightning. Watch me rise on burning wings. Shatter me into lightning. Let the voltage make me new. Turn my shaking into thunder till the skies come tearing through. Through the breakdown, through the madness, through the pain wearing thin. Shatter me into lightning. Let the real war begin. Don't stop. Let it burn through you. Lightning. Ignite. I've been standing on foundations made of lies I used to trust, letting heartbreak turn to powder, letting promises combust. All the nights I nearly vanished still crawl heavy through my bones. All the moments I stayed silent carved their warnings into stone. But I'm tired of all the hiding, tired of swallowing the fear, tired of letting expectations choke the fire I hold near. There's a shockwave in my breathing, there's a riot in my grin, and I'm done with being fragile. Come and shatter me into lightning. I've been trembling under thunder that I tried to call my own, but the storm inside my spirit has outgrown the lie I've sown. Now the pressure in my ribcage turns to heat I can't suppress, and the rage I tried to bury starts to claw out through my chest. I am done pretending quiet, done pretending I am small. If the world demands my downfall, I'll electrify the fall. I am sparks you can't extinguish, I am storms that can't rescind. Strike me down and watch me rise. Shatter me into lightning. When the darkness tries to choke me and my breath begins to tear, when my ribs feel like they're cracking from the weight I shouldn't bear, I will scream into the void until the night begins to shake, till the echo of my heartbeat cracks the calm I used to fake. Every fracture in my spirit becomes fuel instead of flaw. Every wound they used to weaponize becomes electric law. I am done with crumbling quietly, I'm reborn in discipline. I will burn through every downfall when you shatter me into lightning. Into lightning. And when sunrise breaks the skyline with a blaze across the steel, I'll be standing in the wreckage of the things I used to feel. I'll be sharper than the shadows, I'll be brighter than the scars. I'll be charging through the ruins, leaving sparks that stain the stars. If tomorrow lightning. Shatter me into lightning, shatter me into lightning. Let the fire in me roar. Let my heart be split the heavens like a rebel at the door. Raise my voice higher, let the chaos pull its strings. Shatter me into lightning, watch me rise on burning wings. Shatter me into lightning, let the voltage make me new. Turn my shaking into thunder till the skies come tearing through. Through the breakdown, through the madness, through the pain wearing thin. Shatter me into lightning, let the real war begin. Break. Lightning. Live. I feel the ground start shaking as I rise from the dust. Every heartbeat explodes with a reckless thrust. I've been trapped in the silence where the hopeless drown, but I clawed through the dark just to turn the world upside down. Let the voices of the doubters try to pull me away. I go louder with the chaos, I go stronger each day. Every bruise on my body tells a story of fight. I refuse to stay quiet, I'm a spark set alight. I've carried far too many burdens that were never my own, but the fire in my chest has only brighter grown. I was made for rebellion, built for nights without rest, for the moments where I charge with a flame in my chest. I've been bruised by the pressure, I've been torn by the grind, but I rise through the breakdowns with a wild, sharpened mind. Now the night starts to tremble as I tear through the town. I am here to bring the chaos, turn the world upside down. Turn the world upside down, let your fire ignite. Let the thunder of your voice shake the edges of night. Break the walls, break the noise, break the fear that surrounds. Turn the world upside down, shake the underground. Turn the world upside down, let your courage roar. You were born for the battle, you were built for more. Stand tall in the fire, never bend to the ground. Turn the world upside down, let the truth resound. Deadlines and the storms in my head, but I rose every time, though I burned, though I bled. I've been pushed to the edge where the weak often fall, but I fought back with fire and I conquered it all. Let the barriers surround me, let the pressure expand. I'm a force breaking loose that they can't withstand. Every fear that once on me starts to choke on my flame as I sprint through the shadows with no hint of shame. I was born from the struggle, carved from battles unseen, from the nights where I cracked but still rose in between. I turned pain into thunder, turned my doubts into roar, turn the echoes of failure into fuel for my core. Now I charge like a riot through the cracks in the town, with a fire too wild to be watered down. I am done being quiet, I am done being bound. Tonight I rise screaming, turn the world upside down. There were days I was broken, couldn't lift my own weight, when my dreams felt too heavy and my hope came too late. But I fought through the silence even when I felt small, till I found the resolve that could tear through it all. I've been cut by rejection, I've been bruised by the cost, but I gained something greater in the wars that I lost. I discovered the fire that was waiting inside. Now I run with a vengeance I don't need to hide. Let the fear try to chase me, let the world try to shove. I'll break through every wall with the force of my love. For the dreams I've been holding, for the battles I've won, for the nights I kept fighting when the light had gone. Now the dawn starts to shimmer as I tear through the town. Every heartbeat a battle cry shaking the ground. I will rewrite my future with the strength I have found. I will rise undefeated, turn the world upside down. As the daylight emerges and the shadows all fade, I stand stronger than Turn the world upside down, turn the world upside down. Let your fire ignite, let the thunder of your voice shake the edges of night. Break the walls, break the noise, break the fear that surrounds. Turn the world upside down, shake the underground. Turn the world upside down, let your courage roar. You were born for the battle, you were built for more. Stand tall in the fire, never bend to the ground. Turn the world upside down, let the truth resound. Broken street lights flicker as a shadow collides. Every heartbeat you carry shakes the cracks in the skies. Your fists stained with stories you were forced to defend, but your eyes burn like fire, daring darkness to bend. I can taste every tremor hiding deep in your breath, like the echo of battles you've been fighting with death. And you bleed through the silence with a love torn apart, leaving blood and roses scattered straight from your heart. Every scream in your chest rattles rust on the ground, but you rise from the wreckage like a war newly found. You're the chaos I cling to when my hope starts to rot. You're the storm that reminds me what the fragile forgot. Even bruised, even shattered, you still cut through the cold like a flame in the alleys, burning stubborn and bold. And I run to your fire though the world says we're scarred, 'cause our blood and roses overflow the asphalt hard. Blood and roses on the asphalt, burning in the rain. Everyone we carry turning into flame. Raise your voice higher, let the shadows fall apart. Blood and roses on the asphalt, written in the heart. Blood and roses on the asphalt, nothing left to fear. We're the riot in the ruins, screaming loud and clear. Through the chaos, through the heartbreak, through the nights torn apart. Blood and roses on the asphalt, love and battle, love. Love and battle, love. You've been standing on fault lines that collapse without sound, holding roses in one hand while the other hits ground. Every promise you trusted turned to ash in your fist, but you still chase the sunrise like you can't resist. There's a violence in loving when the world builds its walls, but you tear through the concrete every time your hope falls. You're a rage-filled romantic with a spine, fortune scars, painted beauty and destruction, blood and roses on the tar. Your voice cracks like thunder when you whisper my name, and I feel every fracture that you won't try to claim. You survived every heartbreak with a warrior's grace, though the bruises you're hiding still etch lines on your face. But I've seen how you rise when your spirit gets torn, how you hold to the roses even when your hands mourn. You're the proof that love's violent, love's chaotic, love's hard. Still you bloom in the carnage, blood and roses on the asphalt scarred. Storm winds bite at your shoulders as you stumble ahead, but the fire within you keeps outpacing the dread. You've been burned, you've been cornered, you've been left in the cold, but the heat you survived turned your backbone to gold. There's a riot inside you that refuses to rest, like a heartbeat that battles even deep in your chest. And I fight with you fiercely when the night hits too charged, side by side through the havoc, blood and roses on the asphalt marred. Your courage is reckless, but your softness is real. And the mix of brutality and grace makes me feel like the world never taught you how to fold or retreat, only how to rise stronger when you fall to your feet. Every tear in your voice sparks a storm in my core, pulling truth from my silence that I failed to before. And together we're louder than the dark ever starred. We turn pain into anthem, blood and roses on the asphalt scarred. Now the sunrise bleeds amber on the ruins we made, lighting gold on the edges where our shadows once stayed. We're not healed, we're not perfect, but we're fierce in our flaws, and we bend through the pressure like unbreakable claws. If the world tries to shatter everything that we build, we'll rebuild from the splinters with no shame and no guilt. For the love we keep carrying, lives bold and unmarred, marking trails through the concrete, blood and roses on the asphalt carved. Grows violent and the night grows unkind, I'll keep reaching for roses in the wreck of your mind. You'll keep fighting your battles with the fire renewed, and I'll stand in your corner like I always have stood. We're the broken, the burning, the reborn, the bizarre. We're the kiss in the chaos, we're the light in the scar. And no matter the downfall or how wide we're jarred, we remain unstoppable. Blood and roses on the asphalt hard. Blood and roses on the asphalt, burning into the rain. Everyone we carry turning into flame. Raise your voice higher, let the shadows fall apart. Blood and roses on the asphalt, written in the heart. Blood and roses on the asphalt, nothing left to fear. We're the riot in the ruins, screaming loud and clear. Through the chaos, through the heartbreak, through the nights torn apart. Blood and roses on the asphalt, love and battle. horizon starts burning as the daylight breaks. Every choice that I make shakes the ground it takes. I've been dragging heavy shadows through the cold and the fear, but I rise from the wreckage with a voice that's clear. I've been pushed by the pressure, I've been bent by the night, but I never stop running, never stop the fight. Now the fire in my spirit starts to roar and expand. I take back every moment they stole from my hands. I was drowning in silence, where the hopeless reside, where the weight of expectations tried to crush my pride. But I clawed through the darkness till my fire returned. Now I stand in the flames from the lessons I've learned. Every scar is a trophy of the battles I faced. Every step in the storm shaped the strength I embraced. Now I burn with a purpose no fear can dilute. I am ready, unstoppable. I fight for the future. Fight for the future. Let your heartbeat roar. You were built for the struggle. You were made for more. Raise your voice to the sky, let the courage erupt. Fight for the future. Let your fire ignite. Turn the weight of your doubt into blazing light. Stand tall in the chaos, don't let anyone mute you. Fight for the future. Nothing can stop you. In the nights I was lost, I kept pushing through storms, no matter the cost. I've been bruised by the struggle, but I still stand tall. Every fall made me stronger, I survived through it all. Let the voices of doubt try to drown out my flame. I'll outrun every critic till they choke on my name. I was forged from resistance, built from pressure and pain. I keep rising each moment, I refuse to be tamed. I have marched through the fire with a clenched blooded will. Face the fears that once froze me, but I climb them still. Every mountain of chaos that they put in my way only sharpened my focus, made me stronger each day. Shakes the world when I speak. Even when I am battered, I will never grow weak. I am fire unbroken, I am thunder in truth. I was born for this moment. I fight for the future. Fight for the future. Let your heartbeat roar. You were built for the struggle. You were made for more. Raise your voice to the sky, let the courage erupt. Let your fire ignite, turn the weight of your doubt into blazing light. Stand tall in the chaos, don't let anyone mute you. Fight for the future. Nothing can stop you. As the sunrise grows brighter and the shadows retreat, I feel strength in my bones and a war in my beat. I've been testing my limits through the battles I've known, and I won every moment that could have overthrown. Let the world try to stop me with its fear and control. I will burst through their walls with an unbroken soul. Every doubt that once warned me fades away like smoke. Now my dreams become weapons with each word I invoke. I will fight for tomorrow, for the hope I defend, for the fire inside rebels carving names on the wall, trading secrets in the alleys where the wild hearts fall. You were laughter and chaos, fire crossed with a grin. I was drowning in silence till you pulled me back in. We were jackets of trouble, stitched with nights we survived, two hands shaking loudly as we swore we'd stay alive. And the world couldn't tame us, no matter the stings. We were young, reckless lovers with punk rock promise rings. Every midnight adventure, every rooftop we claimed, felt like fate had gone feral when it whispered our names. We were bruised by the pressure, scarred by truth we denied, but we shielded each other through the wreckage we tried. You were storms wrapped in denim, I was heat in the cold, two imperfect beginnings, learning how to be bold. And through all of the chaos, through the heartbreak it brings, we held tight to the vows of our punk rock promise rings. Punk rock promise rings, beating through the night, carrying the fire when the world lost its light. Raise your voice higher, let the whole city sing. Punk rock promise rings, wild like a swing. Punk rock promise rings, hearts on a chain, stitched together with laughter, welded through pain, through the wreckage and the riots, through the fast moving springs. Punk rock promise rings, unbreakable things. That we barely deserved, running headfirst into dreams that we never preserved. You were lightning at sundown, ripping holes in the sky. I was lost in the thunder, but I still tried to fly. We would fight till we shattered, then we'd patch you with grace, screaming love in the shadows, wiping tears from your face. We were messy, unpolished, unforgiving in swings, but we clung to our bond through those punk rock promises. There were nights we were perfect, nights we bled from the seams, nights the city forgot us as we chased burning dreams. Still we held to each other like a war we could win, even knowing the damage we kept carrying in. And the walls around us trembled under every vow as we swore to protect what the world can't allow. We weren't flawless or gentle, we were vicious young kings, guarding fragile soft truths with our punk rock promise. I remember the tremble in your hands that first night when you whispered don't lose me under flickering light. I remember how loudly your heartbeat would scream when we planned out a future too wild to redeem. We were stubborn with hope, clinging tight to the fight, two teenagers surviving on adrenaline nights. Every kiss lit a fuse, every word clipped our wings, but we risked every crash for those punk rock promises. We were building a kingdom on a cracked concrete floor, painting love in graffiti no one saw before. We were scars learning courage, we were flames learning heat, we were hearts learning rhythm in a too fast beat. And though fear kept on clawing at the truth we designed, we kept stitching the wounds we were leaving behind. Even broken and battered, even fractured by things, we still fought for the force of those punk rock promise rings. Draws lines through the streets we once ruled, where our echoes still linger like a story reschooled. Though time pulled us forward into versions brand new, I still carry the lessons that I borrowed from you. You were thunder in daylight, fire shaped into form. You were shelter in chaos, you were calm in the storm. And though distance has gentled all the chaos it brings, I still honor the truth of those punk rock promises. I will walk with the courage that your fire inspired, with the heart you awakened, with the hope you rewired. I will carry the strength that you stitched in my spine, with each vow that we made in that unruly design. Though the promises faded in the rush of our youth, they still burn in my memory as a raw perfect truth. And I rise with the